some B-roll to establish location. Beautiful sunny day in Rio de Janeiro. Normally I'd start these videos in my bedroom, but today we're going on a little adventure first. We bought some desserts, and I actually left my card at home, so I went home to pick it up, and we're gonna go pay for it now. So let's do that, and then we'll get into the futsal shuffle, and I'll go into what futsal actually is, because it's a Brazilian thing, believe it or not. So expertise on Brazilian things. Let's get it. This, my friends, is what we here in Brazil like to call a street puppy. And he's doing his business. The things we do for content, the things we do for content. Well, actually, this is interesting for those of you that aren't familiar with what Brazilian houses look like. They all have these walls in front of them, actually. Behind the walls are the houses. They don't have front yards like in the US because it's very dangerous and people can just invade your home. So they all have very high walls in front of their houses. And some guys actually like to put broken bottle pieces on top of the walls so that robbers can't get over them without getting hurt. It's very different. It took some getting used to when I moved back here from the US. Tried to get some footage of me actually paying for this stuff, but it was really tough to get the correct footage, like one-handed, while I held the little credit card machine, tried to put in my password and all that. So didn't get good footage, but I did manage to show off some of the pastries that they sell there. They also have some savory foods. If you've gone your entire life without ever having eaten a coxinha, you have never lived. They are ridiculously good, dude. But now that that's over with, we're heading home. Let's get into this Lil Uzi Vert video, dude. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So futsal, actually short for futebol de salão, or basically ballroom football or gymnasium football or soccer. Basically, it's soccer, but it's played inside a gym, indoors, on hardwood floors. The ball is heavier than a regular soccer ball because the space is actually smaller, and so the weight actually stops it from going too far and from rolling too far, because obviously a ball rolls really easy on hardwood floors, especially when compared to grass. The goals are smaller, they're condensed to a smaller space, and I believe some of the rules might be a little different. Basically, it's soccer on a court. The dynamics are a little different, you know, of the gameplay. They're a little more fun to watch, in my opinion. They use skills to get by other players a lot more because they're in such a tight space. We've seen actual footballers or soccer players go into a futsal match and actually display their real abilities, you know, their actual skill moves and whatever. And it's just really fun to watch. It's very interesting. But that's what futsal is. And I don't know how Lil Uzi is going to tie it into the track, or if he'll do so at all. It might just be a cool, catchy name. I'm just excited to be hearing new Uzi, and I know that you guys are excited to be watching me get excited over new Uzi music. So, you know, I'm going to stop wasting your time. If you're enjoying the content that I'm producing on the channel, subscribe, like the video, support the channel on Patreon so that I can make as many awesome videos as I possibly can, as often as I can. The patrons get access to exclusive patron live streams. They get access to free merch whenever I drop merch. And they also get access to the Discord server where I personally chat with them one-on-one, plan out when the live streams are going to be, things like that. So let's get to it. This is Futsal Shuffle 2020 by Lil Uzi Vert. Oh, those synths, the energy to the synths is just insane. They're so crazy. They're so fast-paced. The arpeggiation to them is ridiculous. I mean, what can I say, bro? The energy is just there. It's very exciting to hear him come back with so much energy. The song is fire. You know, the synths are crazy energetic. It's gonna have people dancing a lot. I thought that was pretty cool. There's just so much hype around this already, especially with that Eternal Take tag at the beginning. It's getting us so hyped for the project. And just the energy is really what makes this song so great to me. I added it to my playlist. I think that Lil Uzi's vocals could be a little bit louder, you know, if there's any criticisms to be made about this actual song, because I felt like his voice kind of got drowned out a little bit by the synths at some points. I can see someone making an argument for them being too harsh. I didn't think that they were. I could definitely see that, you know, and they are a little bit loud. I just think that, like I said, the energy is on 10 with this song. I love the artwork, I love the direction behind it, and I think that actual beat itself is really fire. The production in terms of like the 808 and the drums, it's very bouncy. It's got a really nice feel to it. The drums hit hard, and yeah, man, it's just, the little melodies are really tight. Those synths are absolutely, though, like the highlight of this portion, and I feel like people either love them or hate them, for sure. But I really, really like them. You know, I'm just excited, man. New Uzi music is great. I'm very happy with it, and honestly, I'm glad that I actually took the time to make this video and react to it instead of just listening to it on my own or waiting for the project, because who knows when that's going to drop. But guys, I actually have some news. I've been working on the list, the top 10 list for the end of the year. That's where I've been these last 2 days where I haven't posted any videos. I've been listening to albums like crazy. I think that I listened to like 7 or 8 albums in the last 2 days, trying to form my opinions on them and put them all in a list, you know, and I always do top 10s. I don't really go past that because honestly, it's tough for me to find more than 10 projects that I really enjoy enough to actually categorize. Everything else is just good, you know, and we can move on. But there are always, every year, 10 albums that have to make it onto a list. At least that's how I feel. At most, I would go to like a 15. But I feel like this year it will definitely be 10 with a few honorable mentions. The list is coming on really, really well. And I can only guarantee one thing. You're not going to agree with it. You know, so there's that too. That video should be coming out sometime next week, I believe. And yeah, stay tuned for the beats and for the live streams and all that, man. I'm working. I'm putting content out there. I hope you guys are enjoying all of it. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the direction that the channel's heading in the comments section. Let me know how happy you are or how unhappy you are with how active I've been on the channel and what you could think that I could do different. A lot of you guys are asking for me to make a series out of that last video that I posted where I listen to type beats on YouTube and I search up random artists to try and showcase them. I will be doing that. I will be turning that into a series. I like that you guys liked that video. Yeah, man, I'm just really appreciative of all the support and all the love that you've shown for the channel so far. And so let's keep at it. I will see you guys in another video very soon. Until then, stay safe, guys, as always. Peace out.